Hi guys, it's Sophia. I just wanted to start off by saying that this is one of my first ever YouTube videos that I'm actually talking to the camera. I have other YouTube videos, but they're just kind of like videos that I made where if I was going somewhere or there was an event or something going on. So this is my actual first official YouTube video. So you know, I'm not the best, I'm not the greatest, I'm just starting off. So it's just a simple look that I've been going to lately when I don't want to do a full glam or a full face of makeup. I actually just started using it just when I have to go to work really quickly and I don't have time to get ready in the morning, just because I do go to work really early in the morning. But this is just kind of the look that I have been going for lately. So if you want to achieve this look or you're interested to see how I do this look, just keep on watching. I went ahead and took a shower already, so my face is nice and clean. I went ahead and sprayed my face with the, come on, focus, it's a little, I sprayed my face with this. It's the Mario Badescu Skincare, I believe it's pronounced. It's a facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, and it is made for all skin types, it says. I don't know, it works well with my skin whenever I get out of the shower. I usually go ahead and moisturize my face as well and then spray it on top, but I kind of skip that part just because my skin is a little bit on the drier side. It does get oily throughout the day, but it is a little bit more on the drier side, so I didn't want to like completely dry out my face. So my favorite primer is the POREfessionals primer. I always get the mini size just because it lasts so long. It's only like $14 at Sephora. I have yet to get the big one, but the mini one works just fine. So I go ahead and put a little bit all over my face, just around like the areas that my pores do show a little bit more, and also ignore that big zit on my face. I just got that. Very sad. So I go ahead and put that all over my face, and then I go straight to foundation. That's the only thing I do. In the morning, I don't usually wash my face either. I kind of wet it with water, but that's it. So I'll go straight in with my primer and then I'll do my foundation. So my favorite foundation right now, I've tried the Fenty one before, which I love, but right now I love the Laura Mercier one. It's the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. My shade is actually Vanilla is how it's worded. But it's also matte, and I love matte foundations, and it does have a pump, so that's nice. So I go ahead and just grab my finger, and I don't put it out in the back of my hand just because I don't like foundation all over my hands. So I'll just go ahead and do a pump here, and then I'll just like dot my chin, and I work in sections just because I find it easier to work in sections than doing my whole face and then buffering it out. So I'll go ahead and just put it all over my face, starting with my cheeks, and then I'll move to my chin, and then just move up from there. And I do use a brush. Oh, I'll tell you what brush I'm using right now. I believe it's a Tarte one. Yeah, it's Tarte. I think it was made for the clay foundation, but I don't know. I think it works. So then after that, I go ahead and grab my beauty blender and I just like pat my face, just because I don't like I just like having a nice flawless face. So I'll just go ahead and do that right after. I love brushes, and I found that with sorry, my dog in the background. I found with beauty blenders, it just kind of takes a lot of the foundation, in my opinion. But I don't know. I use a beauty blender for my concealer only, but for foundation, I like a brush. Okay, so that is the foundation that I use. So after that, I'll go ahead and grab my concealer. And just like everyone, I love the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's literally amazing. It's so full coverage. It hides any blemishes or imperfections that you don't like. It's amazing. I'm almost out, and I actually went to the mall the other day to try to find the Fenty concealer. I'm shade 150 in the foundation, and I tested out the Fenty concealer as well, and 150 was perfect. But both Sephora, the one in JCPenney and the one in just outside, the standalone one, they were all out of the 150. So it's obviously popular. So I'm just kind of like scraping out the rest that I have in the Shape Tape one. And then I also got a new beauty blender actually right after work. It's the Real Techniques one, base and finish dual-ended expert sponge. I'm testing it out. I don't know how I'm gonna like it, but I mean, I find every beauty blender that I do get, I find that they're all pretty much the same. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and try that out. I just wet my beauty blender, and it is not as, how do you want to word it? Like when I wet this one, it like grows. It just grows a lot. This one literally looks the same, so let's hope it works. All right, actually I can kind of see there's like this much product left in it, but I don't think it goes all the way down that far. Well, anyways, so I go ahead and do it underneath my eyes for my dark circles. I just do a few dots like so. As you can clearly tell, I'm running out. And then I have a few blemish marks on my chin that I want to conceal. I'm going to go ahead and go down my nose with it to highlights. And then, like I said, I have that one on my forehead. And then I actually have another one right there that I'm just going to cover up a little bit. So that is what my face looks like. So let's go ahead and give this a go. I'm gonna blend out my nose first, just because I find that it dries a lot faster on my nose and it's kind of hard to blend out. So I'll just go ahead and do that first. Okay, well, this beauty blender is actually really nice. It's just like really, really stiff. It's not like a sponge. You know how like a sponge gets like really squishy? It's not like that at all. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. My mirror is literally below the camera. So I'm just like kind of looking at my my mirror underneath it. I also have a vanity, so I'm like, there's a big mirror behind the camera, but I don't want to like look off to the side. I'd rather just look down. And then I do bring any leftover concealer that I have on my sponge onto my eyelids, just because I don't use an eyelid primer. I just use whatever is left from underneath my eyes. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and bake and then do my eyebrows. So I do want to show you guys the I have a shelf above me, sorry. I was just grabbing something. I do want to show you guys two powders that I like to use. So the first one, I saw another YouTuber use it, and I was like, I have to get it when I was getting into all my makeup and all that stuff. So it's actually the RCMA, the original no color powder, which looks like this. It literally is amazing. It's white, but it's just great. I love it so much, and I got it about a year ago, and I've only used like half of it. Then again, like I don't do my makeup all the time, but anyways, it's like amazing. But then when I went to the mall, like I said, I picked up the Fenty Beauty powder. It's really cute and it smells amazing. I got the shade Butter. It's the second, well, like the lightest shade, because there's also like a white powder, but it has like a purple hue to it, so I did not get that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I just go ahead and pat it in the top or in the lid, and then I have this sponge that's on an end of a brush handle, I guess. and it's actually really handy for underneath the eyes and anywhere I want to bake. So I go ahead and grab that, and then I go ahead and put it underneath my eyes, and it literally smells like amazing. So I'm getting like the powder in my nose. Whew. So I put it underneath my eyes, I kind of drag it down by my nose, and then I get the Beauty Blender again because I get really bad smile lines. So I just go ahead and wipe those lines away. And then I bake right there. And then anything extra, I'll just kind of go ahead and put in my T-zone. I would originally put it on my eyelids a little bit, but I'm gonna, oh my gosh. I'm going to put some eyeshadow on today, so I'm not gonna do that just because I find when I do put powder on my eyelids before I do eyeshadow, it does not stick very well. So then for the rest of my face, I have, this is one of the cheaper makeup products that I have in my collection. I mean, I don't have much makeup, but the makeup I do have, I use every day and I love it. And you know, I don't have the money right now to go out and buy a bunch of makeup, especially when I don't do my makeup that often. But anyways, I have the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. It looks like this. I'm in the shade, well, I think there's only like 2 or 3 shades, but I have 001, which is transparent, and it's just a lightweight powder. Since I already have matte foundation on, I feel like I don't really need powder for after, but I just go ahead and do it anyways. So I have a Sonia Kashuk, don't quote me on that, brush. It's just a fluffy brush like this that I use for my powder, and I just dip it in and do every place that I didn't put bake on. So it would be my forehead. I would also brush away my T-zone, go down my nose, my chin. That's it. That's all the powder I do. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and just do my eyebrows really fast. They're, you know, pretty bushy as they are. I had makeup on earlier, so they're pretty filled in already. I didn't take them completely off. But I'm just gonna go ahead and shape the tops a little bit more just because it did come off when I washed my face. But anyways, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and it looks like this. It has 2 ends. It has a spoolie end, and then it has the eyebrow pencil part. And it's just a twist up. It looks like that. I am actually in the shade Chocolate. So that's what I use. And then I grab another spoolie and I just brush my eyebrows up, and then I just go ahead and fill them in a little bit. So I'm gonna attempt it on camera. If I can't do it, I'm just gonna go ahead and chop that clip out and move on with our lives, all right? I don't know if I could do this, okay. I have been watching other YouTubers, and I really like how some of their eyebrows are just kind of like spikier towards the inside. So I've been trying to achieve that look and to train my eyebrows to do that a little bit, just because I feel like it looks really flattering on some. I don't know if it looks flattering on me, but my eyebrows are already big, so it is what it is. And then, but yeah, I've been just trying to grow them out a little bit more too in certain spots, just to, you know, get them pretty even. I love having my eyebrows even. I will pluck one, and if the other one, you know, is pretty bushy and I could do it the same on the other eyebrow, I will do that. So that's all I'm gonna do for my eyebrows, just to keep them in place. I actually got this as a sample. At my work, we sell Wet n Wild, and we got some free samples before we ended up selling it. And it's the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Mascara, which looks like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. It's actually in the color Nothing But Brunette, and it's a little light for me, so I just grab it and I like wipe off all the excess like gel, just so I don't have like clumpy eyebrows. I want to get a new eyebrow gel. So any recommendations, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. Oh, see, yeah, I already messed that up, but I just get it and I spike it where it already is originally spiked. And then I will leave them. All right, so I get that same brush that I went in with the powder, and I just go ahead and wipe it away underneath my eyes and by my nose. I do keep on my Smile Line powder just for a little bit longer because of my smile lines. Okay, so now for my eyes, I'm gonna do it really simple just because I don't know where we're going for dinner, but I'm not trying to be like all dramatic and like extra. So I'm just gonna do this new eyeshadow routine that I've been watching YouTubers do, and I wanted to test it out a little bit. So I have the Tarte Hamptons Weekender Contour Palette. It looks like this. It's one of the smaller sizes as well at like the little register area at Sephora, and it has oh my god, it's really dirty, I'm sorry, but it has the bronzer or the contour, the blush, and then the highlight. The bronzer is called Farmer's Market, the blush is Summer House, and then the highlight is Beach Getaway. I don't usually use the blush just because it is very, very pigmented, and I am not a fan of like super pink cheeks just because my face is already red, so I'm used to having a red face, and I'm not a fan of that. But anyways, I have the Sonia Kashuk, I believe, brush set. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. It's just a fluffy brush. I don't know. I just use whatever brushes I have. But anyways, I found this one works really well for my crease. So I get that, and I get the bronzer in the kit, and I'll just go ahead and go in my crease with that. It's just a nice like shade to give your crease a little color. And sorry, my camera just cut off. But instead of just being so like basic in your eyelid, I don't even know what I was saying. Sorry, my camera just shut off and it just, you know, threw me off a little bit. So I have that in my crease, and I'm just gonna do it on both eyes really messily. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can barely even see it anyways. That's my lid. I'm done. I'll probably blend it out a little bit more when I put my highlight underneath my eyebrows, but that's what it looks like for now. And then I have another brush. It's actually the e.l.f. brush. It's a flat eyeline brush, so it just looks like this. I'm gonna use this and I have one more palette, my Morphe palette. This was my first eyeshadow palette, by the way, but it literally just has a bunch of brown shades, and I'm just gonna go ahead and with this, wow, this is really hard, this color right here, it doesn't have names, but I just dip it in, and then I'm gonna do a little tiny little wing. It's not gonna be super big, it's just a little like so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's all I use with that palette. I'm done with that wing, and then I will go in with one more color for my actual like lower lid, and I actually have this other brush set. I don't know, my boyfriend got it for me, but it's just this eyeshadow brush. So I get it and I use that highlight shade that I just showed you guys in that Tarte palette, and I do that on my lid just to give it a little sparkle and a little something. And I'm just gonna get that bronzer again and buff it out. Alright, so that's it for that. And then I also actually, my lower lid, I almost forgot that. So this one is actually an e.l.f. brush. Oh my gosh, it's a defining eye brush, and it's just an angled brush. It looks like that. And I go ahead and grab the bronzer and I do it underneath my eyelid as well, or my lower lid. Alright, so that's it for the eyeshadow part. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get some eyelashes. I just got these actually, House of Lashes. They also sell them at Sephora recently, I think. I have Sweet Pea, which looks like this. And then I also have Azalea, which looks like this, which I think I'm gonna try Azalea just because they're more wispy and I love wispy lashes. And then I also had to pick up a new lash glue just because the one I have is getting kind of disgusting. So I get the Duo one that's just white, and it's actually a brush one. I find brushes are just a lot easier to use than the actual tube. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that away now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. Ooh, I don't know how these are gonna work. I don't know. So I get my, well, first off I do my mascara first. So I get my tweezers. I have to use my tweezers. It's just these little pink ones from Target. I don't know. But I'll go ahead, usually when I don't use eyelashes, I'll just get my eyelash curler and curl on mascara, whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do eyelashes today. I'll go ahead and take one off right now and put glue on it. I put glue on it twice. I find that it sticks better on my eyes. Let's hope I like these because I'm kind of scared that the band is too thick. I can't do thick bands. So I grab it from the middle, just like so, and then I grab my glue, which is already glue on here. I don't know. I'm just gonna grab my glue and do a nice little layer on the top. If this works, I just have a tiny bit of glue on the eyelash like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara first. I have the Lancome mascara, which just looks like this. It's a little grungy, so I'm not gonna really show you. But I'll have all the links in the description below of all the makeup that I've been using, just in case you do want to go ahead and check it out. So it's just the wand looks like this, if it can focus. It just looks like that, and I'll just brush it through my eyelashes really quickly. So that's all I do. And then since my fan is on, the glue is drying really fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do another layer. So now it looks like this. There's actually a lot of glue on it now, just because it's sticking to whatever glue is already on it, which I hate, but it's okay. I go ahead and just do more mascara on the other eyelash. So that is that. Oh my gosh, I don't know how this is gonna work. I guess we'll just go ahead and try it. What do I think? I don't know if I like them, actually. I don't think I like them because the band is like super thick and my battery is about to die. Great. Anyways, I'll go ahead and put my eyelashes on and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I ended up not putting eyelashes on. I feel like my eyelashes are pretty popping by themselves, so I went ahead and just put on my bottom mascara, fixed my right eye really fast, and voila, that's that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hurry up and do my bronzer, my highlight, my blush really fast just before my camera dies. So I have another random brush. It's actually Sonia Kashuk again, but it's very old, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the same bronzer that I used for my eyes and just put it on my cheeks. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. And then I just put it on my forehead just to bronze up my forehead a little bit, down my nose just a tad bit, and then I just go ahead and bronze up my neck just because I can never find the correct foundation color for my skin, so my neck is always a little bit more white, so I'll just go ahead and do that. And then I have Tarte blush that looks like this, and it's Party. It's like the perfect shade for my skin. I have another white brush that just looks like this, and I use it for my blush, and I just put it a little bit above where I put my bronzer and a little bit on my apples of my cheeks, just because you can see as my face, I mean, you probably can't see in the camera, but my face is already slightly red. And then I have my favorite highlighter is the Fenty one. It's the one that oh my god, it's the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal one, the Killawatt one. But because my eyes are a little bit different highlight, I'm just going to use the same highlighter that I used on my eyes. So I just dip it in and I go on the very highs of my cheekbones. And then for my nose, I do highlight my nose. I do get the Killawatt one, but that's how much I use the sparkly one. But I grab that one and I just put up my nose very quickly just to give it a little shimmer up, and then on my top lip. And then that's all I do for that one. And then I grab another small brush. It's e.l.f. It's a professional blending eye brush, but I don't use it for that. It's very tiny. I'll get that same highlight that I use on my cheeks and my eyes, and I'll go underneath my brows a little bit. And then I will grab... Hey guys, so my camera battery totally just died, but I wanted to finish up this makeup routine really quickly. I'll grab the same brush that I've been using for my bronzer, and I'll just dip it in and do a little bit more bronzer, just because I love a bronzed face, even though I'm so white, but I gotta give my skin a little something. And then that's literally it for my face. So for my lips, before I spray my face, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of chapstick. I have Smile Direct Club, and this chapstick is literally amazing. It's the best chapstick ever. So I'll just put that in the center of my lips just a little bit, just because that's where my lips get the most dry. And then I have the Buxom Pillow Pout lipstick in the shade Soft Whisper, and it's literally it's just a little sponge, and it has lipstick on the inside, and it's very subtle but amazing. So I'll just go ahead and put that on my lips very quickly. Final step is I grab my Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray, which looks like this. It's just a nice setting spray. I'll just go ahead and spray my face really fast. And then that is it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I know this is one of my first videos that I'm making, so I'm not the best YouTuber in the world, but I am a beginner, so I don't know exactly what to do videos on. I just watch YouTube so much, and I'm trying to kind of like figure out the videos they do, and I see that the people that I do watch kind of do the same videos, just, you know, they're different people and different items and different whatever, different content, but I literally love watching all of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of take inspiration from them and continue to do YouTube. So don't be harsh on me. I'm going to try my best to put my name out there. So yes, thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I'll have my Instagram link and my Twitter link in the bio, or in the description below. Description below. But anyways, thanks for watching.